Well, lawmakers and leaders in the petroleum industry are calling on Governor Gavin Newsom to stabilize the state's transportation fuel markets, warning that if the governor doesn't act soon, the costs could fall on drivers at the gas pump. This comes after the California Energy Commission sent the governor a letter with a list of recommendations as 2 refineries are set to close in the state. ABC 10's Gavin Newsom explains the recommendations and how the governor is also responding.
It's important that the governor take action right now, this week, today.
In this letter to Governor Gavin Newsom, Senator Brian Jones is asking for a solution in an effort to prevent 2 major gas refineries from closing. Jones's concern is that if they close, the impacts will be felt by California drivers when paying for gas. This week, AAA reports the average cost of gas in California is at $4.56 a gallon.
It's like $2.50 a gallon in Texas and $4.50 a gallon here. Not only is it $2, it's like 50% more here.
Jones's letter comes after the California Energy Commission's vice chair, appointed by the governor, released this letter with the recommendations to ensure the state has adequate fuel supplies. Even though the CEC still encourages the state to invest in new clean and alternative fuels, it also says the state should work to retain in-state refineries and stabilize crude oil production.
We are at a tipping point. This is a time when we are going to see and need action from the governor, from the agencies that report to him, and from the legislature to implement all the things that Commissioner Gunda outlined in this letter.
During a press conference last week, Governor Newsom addressed the CEC's letter by saying he's having meetings with refiners and people in the industry.
Refineries all across the globe are struggling. You've seen national reports that reinforce these global trends. We're not immune from them. There's a large refiner in Texas, extraordinarily large, that went out of business.
But industry leaders say this is a California issue and the state needs to address it sooner than later.
We find ourselves in this place because of various policies that have been implemented in the state that makes it very difficult for refiners or producers to continue to do business here. And we have got to turn that around, or we will see more refineries that will leave the state, not less.
In Sacramento, Jeannie Nguyen, ABC 10.
The governor says he will be working with legislative leaders to make some considerations based off the recommendations listed in the CEC's letter.